This is my Peace of Mind channel on YouTube. Thought to give you an update. I got some good news and I got some awesome news. First of all, I'm now a proud affiliate marketer via my Instagram to Andrew Christian's website. I got the confirmation today. So if you guys aren't following me yet, go follow me on Instagram. You don't want to miss some of the great products that I'm going to be promoting on there. And something else. My Peace of Mind has now moved to a live channel where I can download and re-upload this live podcast. I will be making a video about that very soon. Don't miss that. I think it's important for us to all have an opinion. Talking point of culture matters. Even if you don't have an opinion, you should have one no matter what. Next, we are going to push to reach 100,000 followers on all of the platforms. I'm going to make it my top priority to reach 100,000 followers. I'm doing this because I enjoy it. I'm doing this because it's more fun than sitting around doing nothing at all. And plus, I enjoy talking to people. So, if you love what I'm doing, make sure you check out the website of those videos that I've uploaded and follow me on there, because I do go live and I would love to have anybody who follows me on there be my guest and talk about a podcast interview that they would love to see. Now, on to my talking points. I've been doing some looking, I've been researching this whole thing. I find that I'm in a conundrum with Alvin Bragg. I don't know what he's going to gain from this. I have no idea. He's the Manhattan District Attorney for the state of New York. And I am so not impressed with New York. They have not done a thing to protect or serve their communities for which they talk about. And this Manhattan District Attorney of New York, Alvin Bragg, can brag about how he got Trump into court and filed all those charges against him. But in the long run, how is he going to prove those are fake documents? Is my question. Because I really don't think Donald Trump would file fake documents with the state of New York. He's been in business way too long to not know what could happen to him if he filed fake documentation of bribes or anything like that. Secondly, I have an issue now. I have a big issue. I'm red flagging this as a big issue. I do not care what anybody says, but here's what I'm going to say to this. I've had people comment on my videos. I don't give a shit what you don't or do like. If you want to talk about it, you come on my show. If you don't want to talk about it and you want to be rude, keep commenting, because I ignore the comments. They're not worth my time. I will not give these people the pleasure of getting their name on my podcast. I think it's invaluable what I can do for people if they just listen. But like I said, catch me on Instagram, follow me on Twitter, join me on Facebook, and check out the videos that I've been uploading, because they're very much an important piece to my podcast. To all my followers out there on YouTube, thank you for reaching 175 followers. That is fabulous. But please go down below and subscribe. Make time and check out WWE's WWE Network channel on YouTube. And also check out WWE's channels on social media as well, as they are constantly uploading content, and very awesomely, I might add. Next, we go on to WWE's main event on Sunday. Now, I am so not enthused. I don't care if it was to get a 1,000-day reign over the WWE current WWE champion, Roman Reigns, who has held the champion now, trying to reach 1,000 days as WWE champion. And you know, the only problem with that is the way they're going about it. Solo doesn't need to be at ringside, neither does Paul Heyman, for all I care. If Roman Reigns cannot hold the titles for 1,000 days on his own, then it shouldn't count. I think his victory at WrestleMania is tainted. I think Roman Reigns is a prime example of any way you can to cheat. And I watched the match. I watched the whole match unfold. Any way he could, he cheated. Now, I'm not going to say he's right. I'm not going to say he's wrong. I'm not going to say that Roman Reigns did it by any means necessary, but I will say this. Roman Reigns is the classic sellout example. He will sell himself out for a big dollar and no class. The WWE Championship has been honored and revered by multiple champions. Excuse me. So I don't see how Roman Reigns can claim his 1,000-day victory. Because, to me, he's not worthy of that victory. He's not worthy to be WWE Champion if he can't win it on his own and hold on to it on his own. That is a singles competitive title. That is not a tag team title. That is not a quad title. It doesn't hold to 3 men. It holds to 1 man. Ultimately, he has to hold that title. And ultimately, if he can't hold that title respectively and defend it honorably and dishonor the title itself, he's not worthy to be WWE Champion. I have an opinion about everything I put up on this podcast, and this is my opinion to Roman Reigns. Either you hold the title with honor or you hold it with dishonor and continue to cheat your way to 1,000 days of victory. You don't defend that title often enough to see how it can be held for 1,000 days of honorable champion. I don't care what anybody says. Outside interference should be banned in a title match at WrestleMania. Any type of interference at a main event caliber WrestleMania match of that stage should be banned. And the people who get involved should be fined $1 million, because that's $1 million opportunity you get once in a lifetime. I don't care who you are. You sell out the WWE crowd, you put a sellout crowd in an arena and it's full and it's SoFi Stadium, you sell out that crowd, you better have a damn good reason for not letting them defend the title on his own in the match the way he wanted to. You guys in the WWE, I feel really sorry for you because Roman Reigns is a dishonorable champion, and I will say that until he defends that title one-on-one against one opponent of his own and has no outside interference. I think the American Dream, the American Nightmare, Cody Rhodes, should get his rematch at SummerSlam in a one-on-one contest with no outside interference at all, inside of a steel cage match. No one else in the ring except for the referee and the camera guy. And that camera guy better film that whole thing, because if anybody gets involved, it should be $1 million fine. That should be the way it should go. And I won't say it's an honorable defense anymore, because you're selling a main event caliber match and you're getting muddy with all these outside interferences, save yourself the trouble, Roman Reigns. If you don't want to defend the title, skip SummerSlam. Don't show up. But just know that one day, somewhere down the line, somebody will rip that title clean out of your hands. Solo and Paul Heyman will not be able to help you that day. And I think that person is Brock Lesnar, Bobby Lashley, and the American Nightmare Cody Rhodes. I think those three guys, if they got in a match with you in a fatal four-way, you would lose badly. And not just lose. You wouldn't be around to see the end of the match. I would totally, as a general manager, make that the main event at WrestleMania. If he wants to hold on to it that long, that's fine. But at WrestleMania, he's going to lose it one way or the other. Because Solo, Paul Heyman, you get involved, you become just as equal components as everybody else in that ring. And I think that's the way I would put it. Anybody gets involved in that match at WrestleMania, they have the same opportunity that everybody else does. So if 50 men get involved in that match at SummerSlam, that's 50 men that Roman Reigns will have to defeat to keep his title. Anybody, any way, elimination match or not, any way you look at it, that's the way Roman Reigns should have to defend that title. Anybody who gets involved becomes a part of an elimination style matchup, pinfall matchup, pinfall of submission matchup. Virtually, that locks everybody in. Any superstar who walks out to the ring is a part of the match, one after the other. And pretty soon, I know what'll happen. Roman Reigns will squeal, holler, complain about it being an elimination type match. But maybe if the eliminations became the unknown number of eliminations, like let's say it starts at 3 men in the ring. Well, pretty soon, if more superstars decide that they want to take a shot at the WWE champion, why not? If he can handle one superstar, then he should be able to handle the whole roster of SmackDown and Raw. Because in the end, somebody's going to beat him, somebody's going to win, and Roman's going to walk out titleless out of SummerSlam. And that will be the day that the management finally decides that outside interference is not a good idea. Because if it was me, that's what I would do. I'd turn around and say, anybody that gets involved in your match tonight, it becomes an automatic elimination style pinfall or submission match on the spot. And guess what? Any superstars who walk from the backstage area and get involved in your match, including Solo, Paul Heyman, will become a part of that match. No questions asked. Out of the scenario is the ring announcer, the commentators, they're all out. The rest are in and free reign. Anybody who walks out from the back can get a shot at your title. I suggest you think about who you want out at ringside. Because you'll run through I'll make sure the whole roster, one at a time, comes out there, and you will not be aware of when your main opponent will be out. So make your decision. Do you want an elimination style match, or do you want a match with Cody Rhodes, one-on-one, no outside interference? And that's the way I put it. That's the way I'd do it. That's the American dream right there. That's making the man stand up and say, okay, let's do it. If he does it, then I guess they've got themselves a main event that could last hours or minutes. Just depends on how much stamina Roman Reigns has. But at the end of the night, the last one, the one-on-one competition would be very narrow. And if Roman Reigns lost, after so many superstars coming out, pretty soon it's going to be the American Nightmare. And he will win a title that night, in my eyes. 10 superstars, 10 eliminations, 1 superstar left, 1 win. And he would win it. I know he would. Because if there was 30 superstars lined up in that ring, one at a time, every time, put Solo and Roman Reigns in there, pretty soon they get tired of having to take on all these superstars, and pretty soon they really go, well, this doesn't seem like I'm gonna win at this rate. And if Paul Heyman got involved, Paul Heyman would be part of the match. Then it'd be 3-on-3. We just kept seeing them out 3 at a time. And pretty soon they get tired of the 3-on-3 competition, because the 3-on-3 would turn into the Usos. And then if it became a 5-on-5 situation, we'd find even more superstars, more wrestlers to come out and just pound the shit out of them. Until they finally decided, okay, this isn't worth it. But that's how I would do it for SummerSlam, is make an elimination style match if anybody gets involved. Cut the shit, don't hold back, give it all to them, I say. Now, on to more pleasant talking points, I might say. Peace of Mind has moved to a live station. It's plenty of wisdom. You can ask me any questions you want, and I will answer them. And I look forward to seeing you guys on the app. If you haven't checked out any videos, go back and look at some of the videos I've uploaded in the past 2 days. There's some amazing content on there. I answer everybody's question. I look forward to hearing from all of you. I look forward to you subscribing to my channel. And my podcast is peace, love, understanding, and family. And I have a family. In a couple of years, it will be completed as a family, because I'm so excited. But this is my podcast channel. This is what I love to do. This is why I do it, because I get to listen to everybody, and everybody has an opinion. So I look forward to seeing you all soon on my next live, and I hope you guys enjoyed this podcast. By the way, Andrew Christensen is my affiliate marketing team member, so check out my Instagram in the next 24 hours to see what I posted, and go click the link in there and become a part of that pleasantly surprising Pride company. They have some awesome underwear. I should know. I bought some. And they have some awesome toys. I should also know, because I have a few. And they just keep getting better and better. And their models keep getting hotter and hotter, I have to say. But aside from that, check them out. Go to my Instagram, follow me, check out my storyline. You can click on the storyline and go to Andrew Christensen's website. And I look forward to seeing you guys. Look forward to hearing from some of you. And I look forward to your questions. Subscribe, and if you don't have time, just hit the Watch Me Later button and subscribe. And like if you're really into my videos that are coming up. And stay tuned for more WWE talk, as my channel goes all WWE next Saturday for a one-time big event. We're going to talk about the greatest matches of all time in the WWE. My podcast is going WWE for one night only. And we're going to see what happens. Catch you all later. See you on the app, or see you on live. Good luck, and I hope you guys are ready for some fun, because summer is coming, and I got some big announcements for summer. Stay tuned and have a good Thursday.